Welcome back to Never Ending News. I'm your host, Awesome as Blue, and this week we unfortunately see the end of Season 3. Well, technically the server ends on week 5 and not week 4, but more on that later. Starting out with day 22, the Great Dirt Purge took place. While no one understands why it happened, Strachan took all the dirt from everyone's bases and even named some of the dirt after the players he stole the dirt from. Some of which being Valim, who made a skulk farm on his roof, and Lord Levi, who spent most of the time organizing the Cowboys' chests once again. Lilo and Nitch also were victims of the Dirt Purge, but not realizing it happened, they continued on having a great time exploring. Exploring is definitely something Doink did on day 23 as they traveled about 23,000 blocks away, which later would turn into even more. Goose also did some exploring, but when he got back to his house, Ninny had decided to do some arson and had burned some of Goose's house. After that, Ninny still didn't feel satisfied and decided to play hide and seek with all of Goose's chests. Later on, the build competition was announced. Although no one showed up at first, Strachan gave his speech about the competition through tears. The competition was sadly not completed when the server ended, but all of the submissions were absolutely amazing. Based on the builds at the end of the server, we'd like to congratulate Brush FD on the win. Moving on, day 24 started with a bit of a close call when Nitch's power went out and caused a server-wide scare. Granted, the only people online were Blue and Freshies, but still a server-wide scare nonetheless. Lord Levi was the first customer at J Nonsense's shop by adopting a sniffer and building a home for it. Also, Squeaky Bed decided to dig Pit 2.0, where he dug out almost an entire chunk for no reason. Day 25 saw Goose make a gold farm, which would be the second of its kind on the server. Doink decided to travel even further away, now reaching 40,000 blocks away from spawn. And while this happened, Blue started to work on her auto sorter that consisted of 66 different sorting segments, which is absolutely insane. But not as insane as how good Lord Levi's shop looks. On day 26, Levi spent most of their time online building a bee shop, but didn't open for business the same day. We can all agree it's one of the best looking shops. Miles Was Tired made their triumphant return to the server on Bluesberry's stream, where Aspen gave Miles a tour of the server and gave them some supplies to get started. Nitch spent day 27 working on farms and defending their height from Freshies, as he was calling them short, which Nitch strongly refuted. Peps continued on their random mob farm by expanding into new mobs that he didn't have already. Goose finally reached his goal of being kicked by every admin, but only after Blue scammed him out of his riches in exchange. Goose was quick to celebrate this achievement with the American National Anthem? Anyway, on day 28, Doink continued his traveling adventures and reached over 100,000 blocks. Meanwhile, Nitch was losing their mind over a spruce fence, and Goose rage quit the build competition after a creeper blew up his build. And this brings us to week 5. Well, week 5 only lasted about 18 hours, but hey, we still made it to week 5. Anyway, day 29 was full of pranks and was a good send-off to the season. The majority of the day was carried by Nokri Shock, who was plagued by ghosts. In the later hours of the day, the server saw Awesome as Blue and DC Gauze go warden hunting and pull a few pranks on the other server members. After this, Goose went end busting. Shortly after running out of food, the server unexpectedly crashed and was unable to start itself back up. By the time any of the admins were able to help, it was too late. It's still unknown what exactly caused the outage, but it's safe to assume it was probably DinMap, so you can assume we won't be including that next season. But this brings us to the Season 3 awards. They were super scuffed, but here's the highlights of the event.
Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, everyone.
We are Goose and Aspen, and we will be hosting the awards for Season 3 of the Never Ending SMP.
Woo!
Woo!
Can I go home now?
Oh, shut up.
Before we start, can we have another round of applause for Blue for being a great server owner and for the admins for having the server run smoothly?
Just Blue?
Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, Fresh did it all.
Yeah, shout out Fresh.
Shout out Fresh.
Blue did like nothing.
We made it to server record week 5. Despite some rocky moments, we still made it a month in.
Unfortunately, the server did end due to technical difficulties on the server's end, but that's the story of the past. Who's ready for some awards?
Actually, can I go to the bathroom?
No.
I was promised candy.
Where's the candy?
Anyways.
The first award will be the miner, who mined the
Okay.
most blocks.
Miner. Sorry, the miner.
The winner of this category was 165,103 blocks mined. Is Aspen.
Wow.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Speech.
Honestly, I don't have much of speech. It's just at the I just started netherite mining for like I don't even know how many days straight. But thanks.
Girl.
I don't have to tell you thanks, but I don't know.
Yippee!
I did it somehow. I have no life tip. Thank you. The next award is the zombie with the most deaths. Goes to Goose with 129 deaths.
Wait, what the fuck?
This guy sucks at Minecraft.
We got
It's
farmed.
finally not me.
I like to
You're
say
the close runner-up.
I was bullied
Thank
this
you.
season so much.
It's okay.
It's okay,
But-
me too.
The poor is in my heart. All of you rich people, I'm scared of you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
love money.
Anyways, the Tank Award, which goes to the person with the most damage taken, goes to Knock with 10,866.2 damage taken.
Oh
Jesus,
my
no.
goodness.
I just want to say, each and every one of you on this server, you are all bullies. Why are you all?
Hey,
I would not have.
never
I
touched
would
you.
have not have gotten here
Oh my
without
God,
you.
did nothing.
I
I would
never
not
hurt
have
you.
gotten here without you. Literally. Thank you.
Next, with every start to the server, there's a requirement to make an office. This award shows who has the best office.
In third, we have a two-way tie between Ken and Lunak.
Oh.
Yes, I built both. I built both. For the record, I built both.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Shut your
That is
bitch
true,
ass up.
Lunak.
For the record, I built both.
He
I
didn't.
He built mine
built it.
too.
built both. I built both.
I
for the
literally
record.
built my own office. You
Nope,
didn't build.
nope, nope, nope.
In second, we have yet another two-way tie between Levi and Goose.
Levi!
We got second.
In first, we have me and Frill's office.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my goodness.
like I said, I don't know
This
how
is
to
the
prove
great-
that's not rigged. But I will speak for Frill because I feel like Frill would speak for this.
I was watching
But,
fucking NASCAR right now. Sorry.
I know. But honestly, the idea came from the little bit we did in season 2. Malachi, shout out, you were there. But yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
we
baby.
created it
Oh my
and
goodness.
it's a thing. I don't really have much to say, but thank you for saying it's the best. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. The last award, the best group, and you know who were the best groups of this season.
In third place was the TikTokers party.
Third place.
Third place? TikTok Risk Party
look.
was third place?
That wasn't us. In second were the Swipies.
And the winner of the best group
I'm the only one in the
were
crowd.
they were the Cowboys.
Which is
It's the same group.
thing.
I mean, basically the
It's the
same,
same
but then
group.
It's the same.
Yeah.
So they technically won.
Yeah,
Sure.
we did
There you
it.
guys go.
you guys
can
speech.
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 You guys won.
speech,
so.
speech.
Speech. Yeehaw. Yo.
Couldn't have said it better.
Yeah.
And that wraps up the awards ceremony of season 3 of the Never Ending SMP.
We all thank you for
Oh.
joining.
Oh, okay.
We all thank you for joining on such a short notice. Sorry if it's a little scuffed. We also had not too long of time to prepare. So this was put together pretty quickly, but thank you all so much for joining on a short notice. Season 3 was a blast, and there's no doubt season 4 is going to be no less.
I love that the awards have become a regular part of each season, but there's so much else to remember at the end of each season as well. All the builds and projects that were worked on and not finished, but nevertheless, it's still a part of the season. So, here's a visual recap of some of the projects this season. I have absolutely loved this season and what everyone built, and I can't wait for season 4. But I want to thank you all so much for watching the Never Ending SMP. It has been a huge passion project of mine, and I am so excited that everyone has loved it so much. Usually, this would be the point where I would announce the applications for season 4, but this time we are taking a bit of a longer break in between seasons. If you wish to be notified about the server's return and applications, make sure to follow our Twitter and subscribe for future updates. And thank you again so much for your support. We will see you in season 4. Goodbye for now.